good morning to everyone. Isn't it great that the rain has stopped at least for a little while?
Just a little while.
Hopefully we'll get our parade in and maybe some of our ball games out at the various fields and our cookouts and make this a really great Memorial Day weekend. As usual, we're here again for the third year in a row.
How do we luck out?
Right. I'm Kathy Hines.
I'm Eve Johnson.
And we'd like to welcome Kenton and its surrounding areas to the Memorial Day Parade. We hope we have a good one for you. We have some very, very special guests today, and we're looking forward to just a really, really great time. We'd like to take a moment to thank some people. We want to thank Brim's Imports for the use of their truck and trailer, and we'd like to thank Jim Hogan for his beautiful big American flag, which is so highly, highly appropriate. Rick Catterjohn for the job he's doing on the camera and the video, and Warner Cable for their communication services and bringing this parade to you live and then again on tape. As we said, the rain has let up, and this parade today is dedicated to the veterans of the Korean War. And I think Eve would like to share a little bit with you about the Korean War. The programs have a real nice summary this year.
I do believe Frank Bondi probably has put this together, but he tells about the Korean War not really being a war. As we all know, it was called a police action. And
yeah, they're starting.
Are they starting? Okay. As we all know, the war was between 1950 and 1953 when President Truman was president. During that time, there were 7,140 U.S. prisoners of war, with 4,418 of those being returned. 2,701 died in captivity, and 21 refused repatriation. The missing in action numbered 8,177, with 389 still unaccounted for. There were also 131 Medal of Honor recipients. Frank did a real nice job on this. I wish I could read it all. We just really don't have the time.
Right. Before the parade rounds the corner, and I think it is, so we'll have to save it for another time. We have a salute, but I do hear the cadence of the Kenton Marching Band. I see the sheriff's car, sheriff and the police car, and of course the honor guard with the flag.
Okay.
Okay.
And here comes the parade rounding the bend with our sheriff and police escort.
The color guard is by the American Legion. They should be in view soon.
Now, there we come.
Yes.
They're just rounding the corner. It's taken us 3 years, but now we know that we've got to wait for the camera to get them. We can't keep going ahead.
Right. It looks like Myron Wood. No, that's Fred Wood on the horse.
And the horse has a yellow ribbon. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
But look at that blaze.
Yes, look at the yellow ribbon on her halter, or his halter, or its halter.
It's got a yellow ribbon on its backside also.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't either till they turned the corner. It's got a yellow ribbon on either side.
Right, right.
There's also our sheriff's car. Oh, look at that horse. Isn't he pretty?
Yeah, yeah. And our color guard from the American Legion is, of course, followed by the Kenton Fire Department.
See the oh no, that isn't a yellow ribbon. That's his yellow parka, but it's a pro.
Oh, okay.
Is he doing that?
I hope his feet don't hurt at the end of the parade.
This is the American Legion Auxiliary. behind the color, also carrying the colors. Okay.
And here comes our Hardin County Veterans Commission.
Show them very well. That's Carl Russell in that car.
Remember when he was up here a couple of years ago
Yes.
and let us interview him?
Yes.
Delightful, delightful gentleman.
Hi. I don't believe that this is right.
I think we're out of order already.
I think so. I think what the program says and the way they lined up just does
is
not
totally
match.
different.
Yes.
And basically what we have are various veterans of the different conflicts, and to be honest with you folks, they're not in order, and they're going by so rapidly that we can't identify them. I do believe there's our veteran, or our Desert Storm gentleman.
Oh yes, is that Robert Dix in that car?
I think in the previous car.
In the previous car.
Yeah. Now there's one I know. There's Spec. Hello,
That's our
Spec.
commissioners. Yeah.
And Bradley Campbell.
Yeah, the
and
commissioners.
Well,
Okay.
good.
Okay, this is a VFW post carrying the colors along with the auxiliary. Forrest Watson post 3333. Yes.
That's right.
Dads of Foreign Wars. Post number 61 of Kenton.
And here come our VFW Poppy King and Poppy Queen. And this year our Poppy King is Jared Tackett and our Poppy Queen is Andrea Wilson. Aren't they darling?
They are.
Here are our Ohio National Guard colors.
That is a different kind of a Jeep.
That's one of their new ones.
Yes, I've not seen one like that.
That replaced the Jeep, I have been told. But I wouldn't hold myself to it. Here are our disabled veterans, Chapter 46, our colors, and our auxiliary colors.
This is Roundhead coming up. VFW post from Roundhead. And their auxiliary.
Roundhead is always well represented. Hi, guys.
They have a long march ahead of them.
They surely do. And a little first float here from the Roundhead VFW auxiliary.
That's certainly colorful, isn't it?
And now we have the Kenton Senior High Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Stephen Ganger. I'm sure glad it dried out for him.
Let's just listen to them, okay? Snappy looking uniforms.
Here is the Hardin County Shrine Club fire truck. It's a Studebaker 1930. Hi guys. You keep an eye out for these Shriners, because next week they're going to be out and they're going to be selling the tabloid, which finances the Burn Center and Orthopedic Hospital. Kenton Commandery number 58 with their color guard. them on our program. The Starliner's baton.
Aren't those pretty blue uniforms? Oh, I know who made those uniforms. Mildred Hill made those. Aren't those neat? Look at the little girl in the back. She's giving it her all.
She surely is. I'm not sure just exactly who she is. I can't read the sash she has on, and they don't have a thing on it. We have the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce represented there, and the Hardin County Lamb and Wool Queen, Christine
Jennings.
I'm sorry.
And
they have Senning on there.
They do have.
And here we have
Queen
the
of Beef.
Hardin County Queen of Beef, and her name this year is Cornsey Elliott, and the Hardin County Princess of Beef is Shannon Wilcox. And I know Shannon very well. She's one of my students. Very, very nice young lady. Courtney Elliott. Yes, it's Courtney. It's not Cornsey, as our program says. I beg your pardon, Courtney.
Well, they're doing the routine. Isn't that neat?
This must be the right stuff.
They usually have a banner that tells who they are. That's their sound machine?
It is the right stuff. There's their banner on top of the van.
I see it. Aren't those little girls? They can't be any more than, what, 3 or 4, would you think? Maybe 5 the most?
Well, there's Tiffany. She's in preschool. So
but this little one back here?
Oh, and there's Jill. Yeah, her little one is 3, so yes, you're right. I would say these tiny, tiny little ones are 3 to 5. Yes, Meredith Phillips' mother will mention her.
Oh, here's
Hardin County Pork Queen, Melody Thompson, and the District 3 Pork Queen, Heather Radway. All right, ladies, come on, smile. Here come our Cub Scouts. Hi, Justin.
Okay, are we here?
Right, this is our Cub Scout troops.
Okay.
And our Boy Scouts. You know, isn't that terrible? Nobody knows me by name. I'm just either Tony's wife or John's mother.
Oh, is that right? At least you're not anonymous.
Yeah, at least I'm not Hey You.
Now here comes the main attraction, I believe. Yeah, here they come. They have silver and black outfits on. They're under the direction of Melissa Tours. They are 104 members strong, ranging in age from 2 to 16. They're from the Kenton and the surrounding area. They tell me that they're still accepting new members. They marched their first parade this season, Saturday in Port Clinton on Lake Erie at the Walleye Festival. They took first place in both the juvenile and the senior baton corps divisions. They have more than 15 parades to go yet this season. I'd say they're busy.
I would say so.
I would say they don't have to practice other than when they're actually performing, right?
Right.
That often.
And we'd like to thank the main attraction for giving us that little piece of information.
You're right. Wish everyone would do
yeah,
that.
if everyone did that, we could give you, the viewers, some more information.
Hi, Melissa. Those little outfits are cute.
I think they're darling.
Yeah.
And there's Justin's dad.
I would say we have mothers coming along here to the back, looking after their little ones. Junior Grange, When You Wish Upon a Star.
Junior Prince.
Go ahead.
Adam Cahill, Junior Princess Elizabeth Hanson, Grange Youth Ambassador Steve Jones, Grange Queen Peggy Cahill.
Scioto River Watch Canoe Livery. Oh, look at the little canoe, isn't
And I
it
am
cute?
so glad to know that the river is finally being utilized.
Kenton Middle School Band.
Kenton Middle School Band is under the direction of Dr. Craig.
This is the Hardin County Museum. Marjorie Allen on the float. Hi, Marjorie. This is the Elks. Their exalted ruler. Hi.
You know, we take for granted the thing that the various fraternal organizations do for us, but we've got some good ones that deserve the support of the people in the county.
Crestline Community Fire Company. They have traveled a long ways. Oh, that's Roger
That's
Crow
Roger.
on there, yes.
Is that the, what do they call themselves? The group of firemen that have it, they have a name, and at the moment it escapes me. Oh, the Kerns with their Perchons pulling or carrying
For the
members of
American Red Cross.
Right.
On it, the float is Christine, the secretary. Wonder who that little drop of blood is that's all covered up. Looks like a drop of blood.
Keep Hardin County beautiful. Must be the litter control people.
Plant trees.
Well, here come our baseball stars. We have the Major League Yankees in their pinstripes, followed by that team down south, the Reds.
They all have their flags.
Right.
The Tigers. Hi.
And they're all telling us they're number one. And the Little League A's have two, I do believe.
They couldn't get them all in one truck,
Yeah,
right?
there's the second form. Well, I think we've played those, guys. And the YMCA T-ball Indians.
Oh, those are girls and boys both. I think
Yes.
cute.
Ah, the YMCA T-ball Sluggers. I'm glad to see that the girls are getting into the
Yeah.
action.
Yes. Lawrence Burton, a Korean War veteran. A salute to my grandpa.
Aw. The Turtles T-ball. All right, Turtles. I guess we know it's the year of the Turtles.
There's an old John Deere. The
Right.
FFA.
I assume it's Kenton Chapter.
I believe it would be.
Boy, that John Deere sounds good. Yeah, Kenton FFA.
Look at this old row crop tractor. I haven't seen one. It's still got the crank on the front.
And a K.
Yes.
Oh, I like seeing these old tractors.
There's a Fordson. Isn't that a Ford or a Fordson?
You got me. I grew up in town.
Well, that's it. Either a Ford or a Fordson. And an Oliver. My. That brings back, it makes me reminisce back when I lived on the farm. This is an old one. Now what is that? Might be a case also.
I don't know.
Well, with the color would.
Why haven't they been fixed up nicely though?
I would imagine the FFA boys work on those as part of their projects, don't you?
I'm sure they do.
Yes. Now who is this? They surely have flags.
Well.
And they're sitting in their rockers. Look this way, ladies. I don't know who they are. Is that a Thunderbird?
No, it's a Mustang. I think about 65 or 66.
What do I know?
The Life-Saving Award winner, Jeremy Jewett. Very good.
This is by the AAA.
Right. Very good.
The Lions Club, We Care, We Serve. Coming into view, yes,
with
there we are.
Their eye programs.
Their light bulbs and their brooms. Looks like Marvin Donahue and who's the other gentleman on there?
And it says that Bill Price is their district governor. Here we have Blue Jays. Kenton Local League, the Blue Jays.
We'd like a flag, sir. Two flags. Thank you. We need a flag. There it goes. Is that a jet?
I hear it, but I don't see it. The YMCA T-Ball Tigers.
That was nice of them to fly over on our parade.
Well, don't smile then. Boy, I don't know. You know, these kids are friendly, but some of these adults. And the Yankees.
There's a giant.
I was going to say, I think I know this team.
Yes.
And here come the Second Farm Giants.
Oh, Bill's what? Oh, hi. Are you a giant also?
Yes.
He's the biggest giant of all.
There are the Mud Hens. Minus Jamie Farr, though. And the Second Farm Cardinals.
These kids have such a big time doing this.
And they really do. Our Second Farm Tigers had never gone to one of their games until John started playing, and boy, they take it seriously. There are Indians. I do believe we've seen them too.
And the Cubs.
Yes. Oh.
Look at that little girl with her hat backwards.
Hi guys. Smile.
The Dodgers.
Major League, the Dodgers.
And Dodger Blue.
Yes.
He's got his glove on. Hi.
Are you feeling what I think I'm feeling?
Oh, yes. Oh. Not even enough, though, to dampen spirits today.
The
Hardin County Posse.
Yeah. And with my favorite, there's a gray.
Oh, you're very partial to gray, I know.
I love them.
I love this one.
Of course, I do like the Appaloosa, too.
My, those are beautiful horses.
They really are. Here we have some more of our baseball enthusiasts.
The number
one.
one.
All right. This must be the girls' league.
I think it looks like all girls on it. My, look at all the T-ball and the little leagues coming yet. I didn't realize there were that many in town.
Yeah.
Or in this area.
Yeah, there are quite a few of them.
You have to admire all the referees, or I guess you call them umpires, yes, and the coaches that volunteer their time for this.
We're going to cover the camera for just a moment because it is starting to rain. But we're not going to let you miss anything. We're going to keep you.
I think that he's going to be able to leave the lens out. There it is.
See, you didn't miss a thing. We've had a momentary pause.
We're waiting for those little girls' legs to catch up with them, right?
That's probably it.
I'm surprised that a parade goes as smoothly as it does with all the different units and things. And here come more cubs.
They have their sign on the back. Major League Indians. Boy, they look tough. Just look at some of those expressions.
Now those are older children, older boys. First Farm Reds.
The big red machine.
Now, is this still considered Little League?
I'll tell you what, you've got me. I just know they're part of our Kenton Recreation Series, and it's a good thing to keep the kids occupied.
Don't let your paper get wet. This one.
I already did that, Joe. We did that first thing. We even thanked Warner Cable, Joseph. I mean, we're really on the ball this year.
I would suspect that the first of the parade is at Pioneer Park, and they stop there to lay the wreath in memory.
Yeah, that would be my guess. And I also think that some of the smaller ones drop out along the way. I think some of the tiny ones only go so far as...
I think so, maybe there.
Well, I think some only go maybe a couple of blocks past Betty Bright. And I know last year the Cub Scouts did stop at the cemetery at Pioneer Park. I certainly hope it clears up, though, so all these guys can get their ball games in. I know today is a heavy schedule of ball games for them, and they're looking forward to it. Here we go. Our Braves are moving into the camera. They look older, I would assume, and I may assume incorrectly that they're Major League now. With our Eagles.
And the green and gold are
the Hawks. The Dodgers. Dodger blue again.
Yes. Now this would be their Major League also, right?
I think so.
Seems like we have more of the baseball teams and than we did before.
Yeah, last year we didn't have that many.
Kenton Little League sportsman Nick Stuck and volunteer Donald Paul.
The Kenton Coffee Cups are marching.
Look at all the decals they have on.
From all the different places they've been. That's really neat that they can take the time and just travel.
Here they come. Oh, they have a dog. I think that dog doesn't know it's a dog.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I know they're Percherons, I think. I love the draft horses. I think that there's nothing so gorgeous as seeing them come.
Their silver harness is pretty.
Yeah.
Silver and black.
And what's really funny is when you think of the Wild West, you think of all these gorgeous, sleek saddle horses. Those aren't the horses that the pioneers used. Right there, that's what you're looking at.
Well, here comes Louis Downey and his wife and their grandchildren in the rumble seat.
With their umbrella.
Yes, and the umbrella's pulled down so far that we can hardly see who they are, but I know. Waving his flag. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Their Model A.
Mm-hmm. Here comes Jim and Frida Glock and theirs.
57 Chevrolet following right behind.
Mm-hmm. This was the first of the fins, the tail fins. Then they got a little higher, 58 and 59, right?
Well, 53, the Cadillacs of 53 had some tail fins.
Mm-hmm. But they really didn't get big until 59.
Oh, 59 were the gigundous
Yes,
ones, yeah.
I know. I owned a 59.
Yes.
I loved it.
That's a nice Impala there.
Yes.
Very nice
Very
Impala.
well cared for.
Mm-hmm. And there's another nice Impala right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That's another Model A, right?
Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Coming into view, there it is. Mm-hmm. Those back windows didn't roll down very far either, did they? My, that is a quiet motor.
And here's our Kiwanis International. I think that's a Chrysler. But about the time I say Chrysler, somebody's going to say, boy. Aha, with commission.
It's a New Yorker, yes.
Yeah, with Donnie Dahl in the back. Chrysler
Donnie.
New Yorker, okay, I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
Kiwanis International.
We have another Impala behind the Chrysler, and then we start with our 251st Transportation vehicles. They certainly have been busy. About 2 minutes. Done in about 2 minutes. Boy, I wouldn't want to have to put the gas or diesel fuel in those.
Oh, I should say not. Oh. But we really are.
Oh yes, we are.
We really are.
We are. Well, it's the end of another parade, Eve, and you know it cleared off. It was a nice parade. I'm only sorry that more people couldn't come out and see it. Before we leave, we'd like to share a tribute to our country and to our flag. This is a tribute that Red Skelton did many years ago on his program, and it is the Pledge of Allegiance. What is the Pledge of Allegiance? Let us examine it. Let's examine our words. I, me, an individual, a committee of one. Pledge, dedicate all my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion. To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom wherever she waves. There is respect because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. Of the United, which means that we have all come together. States, 50 individual communities that have united into 50 great states. 50 individual communities with pride and dignity of purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that purpose is love of country. And to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern, and the government is the people, and it is from the people to the leaders, not the leaders to the people, for which it stands, one nation under God, one nation so blessed, meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom and the right and the power to live one's own life without threats or fear of some sort of retribution. And justice, the principle or quality of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it's as much your country as it is mine. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen,